Thursdays had always been payday. For years, Daniel followed the same routine. His wages arrived before breakfast, the rent was paid, the electricity bills, etc. disappeared, groceries filled the pantry, and whatever remained felt like permission to breathe. Then one payday, a single sports bet promised to make the weekend a little better, and it lost. The next bet wasn't about excitement, it was about getting the first money back. By Sunday evening, the grocery money had quietly become gambling money. Daniel told himself Monday would be different, but instead Monday became the beginning of waiting for Thursday. Every week looked almost identical. Payday, one bet, another, a chase, a promise, a loss. The calendar kept moving, but somehow he never seemed to move with it. His workmates still saw the same reliable man arriving every morning. Nobody noticed he had stopped buying lunch. Nobody noticed the fuel gauge sitting below empty. Nobody noticed he had started saying, "I'll get it next week." And one Thursday afternoon, he stood at a supermarket checkout holding a basket that looked strangely light, bread, milk, pasta. He watched the total climb higher than the money left in his account, and quietly he reached into the basket and placed the cheese back on the shelf. Then the fruit, then the mince his daughter had asked for, and the cashier smiled politely. The people behind him waited. Nobody knew those groceries hadn't disappeared at the checkout. They disappeared over hundreds of small decisions that had each seemed temporary. Daniel walked home carrying one small bag. It was the lightest payday he'd ever held, yet somehow it weighed more than every full shopping bag he had ever carried before. And that's part of Australia's gambling epidemic.